schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Tobias Harris is out there with Flag. Then there's Christie. Then it's Derek Lively. And it's Irving at the point guard. And that one drops for him.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Lively. On the wing, Irving. He's defended by Price. Irving's shot is good.
And I would say that's the definition of an ankle breaker, fellas. That move was devastating.
Well, that one is going on the highlight reel. He'll be showing that one to his grandchildren someday.
Now, here's Price. Pass to Kneppel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Duren sets the screen for Kneppel. A putback. And Duren slams it in.
Good luck dealing with Duren on the offensive glass. That's just an outstanding job staying with the play.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Irving can't get it to go. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Now Price. McDaniels outside. No good from outside. Now the Mavericks with it. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Christie the pass to Harris. For 3. Duren pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Jalen Duren is certainly a force team in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Hornets. Harris outside. Shoots over McDaniel. Dallas again missing.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
Now here's Price. Pass to James. Back to Price. The 3. Some solid defense there from Irving. Mavericks trailed by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Yeah, finding a way. That's what Harris does.
And so Price will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Duren. And the rejection by Lively. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Well, if Tobias Harris sees a lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it.
Here is Price. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to McDaniels. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Christie the pass to Irving. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Price kicks to McDaniels. James outside. Price outside. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the Hornets making a change here. Jones is checked in. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Irving against Jones. Flag with it. Shot clock at 6. Lively. Great defense that time from Duren.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
And here's Price. He has yet to score. McDaniels on the wing. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Derek Lively uses his mobility to his advantage. He said, quote, "I like to turn the game into a track meet because I can't outmuscle anybody. But I can definitely get around people, I can outrun them, and I have to be able to use my stamina and energy to get up and down as much as I can." Back to you, Kevin.
Smart approach. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Here's Price. The Mavericks making the shot. Pass to Jones. Christie with the rebound. For Dallas, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Here's Flagg. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Price outside. Pass to Duren. Price outside. Duren with the screen on Christie. Price passes to Jones. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Khalil Ware's checked in for Charlotte. Dallas also making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. P.J. Washington comes in for Harris. And it's Najee Marshall in for Max Christie. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Different look for Dallas. However, he's checked in for Flagg, and it's Ben Simmons in for Kyrie Irving. Simmons looking it over. Gafford finds Washington. And here is Simmons, light covering. Outside, Simmons. And Weber with the basket on the assist by Simmons.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. He's fantastic at sensing when one of his guys has got some freedom.
Now here's White. Pass to Larson. 6 to shoot. White with it. Defended by Gafford.
It's so smooth in the pick and roll. Love seeing White there with the right pass.
Dallas has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Here's Washington, covered by Kamara. Here's Weber. And again, Dallas with the three.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
1:35 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Jones, and the layup falls.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Now Weber, 6 points for him. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. James checked in for Herbert Jones. The Mavericks also with a sub. Flagg is checked in. Charlotte trailing. Now here's White. Still scoreless. There's a screen by Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Pass to Washington. And the call will be against Khalil Ware. That's his first foul. And the Hornets making a change here. Thomas is checked in.
Number 24, Cameron
51 seconds left to play here in the first. In the corner, it's Flag. Now, Washington, 5 on the clock. No good on the triple.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Thomas. Pass to Larson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. They get it back. From deep Washington. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. And the Mavericks lead by 3. White with it. Good if it goes. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
The play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Tie game here in Charlotte. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
Khalil Ware is out there with Tamani Kamara. Then it's White. Then it's Thomas. And it's Larson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Pass to Washington. Outside, Simmons. And it's off from three-point range. Well, the Hornets shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Jim, you wouldn't know it now. Kamara, a late second-round pick back in 2023.
Well, Kevin, he's proven himself now. His defense is what first stood out. But now his offense has taken a leap forward.
Maverick shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Simmons sets a screen for Flag. Inside. Here's Washington. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Larson. Back to White. Now Ware. Covered by Gafford. Ware with it. Gafford's there. Ware, no good. Simmons passes to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. At the top of the key, Kamara. And it's good, 2 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
White against Simmons. Pass to Washington. In the corner, it's Flag. Back to Washington. Trains the three-pointer. Washington's got the lead up to 5 now for Dallas.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Back to Kamara. Got it. Good job in the low post. Kamara, he's got 6.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. So both teams making some changes here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Flag. Fades back. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Yeah, he goes to the fadeaway right there. I think he thought the defense was a little bit closer.
White against Irving. White the pass to Larson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
Irving a screen on Thomas. Down low. And Gafford throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
To the middle. Here's Larson. No good with the triple. Dallas leading by 5. Pass to Washington. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Kniffles checked in for the Hornets. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Washington sets the pick for Flag. Puts the move on. The Hornets pull it in. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. Washington. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. Christie subbed in for Marshall. Irving against White. Pass to Diabate. To the inside. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
To the paint, here's Washington, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Washington's got 13 points.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
White against Irving. There's a screen. Inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Irving up top. White covering. Lively. And it's blocked.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Irving against White. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. There's a check in for the Mavericks. Marshall comes in for Flag.
Give yourself a round of applause. Substitution on the court.
Price outside. Just 4 to shoot. In the corner, it's James. From outside, off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Harris kicks to Irving. Up and in on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Look, Kyrie Irving has the ball in his hands. You expect something special.
And here's Price. Still without a basket. There's a good screen. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And so Price will bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 6. Pass to McDaniels. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. James outside. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Harris. Mavericks leading by 6. And here is Marshall. Down low. And Harris gets it to go on the assist from Marshall. Harris has got 6.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
We know about the length and the athleticism, Tim, of Lively. But what do you like about his skill and maybe the way he sees the game?
Yeah, this league has seen a lot of guys with that type of length and athletic ability, but what sets him apart, he's got great instincts for where to get open, instincts how to rebound, where the ball is coming off, and then also, I just think his conditioning level is very high. When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Christie the pass to Irving. Good D by Price.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
And he gets the bucket. And now just a 3-point Maverick lead.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Guys, back to you.
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Mavericks leading by 6. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. A nice shot by Harris.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
McDaniels on the wing. Guarded by Harris. Marshall with the steal. Here's Irving. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And now it's an 11-point Dallas lead. Now Price. P.J. Washington has been leading the charge for the Dallas Mavericks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
They've been in fuego from downtown, finding space and letting it go, showing.
And there's more NBA. And that is.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Without question, P.J. Washington displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
And I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got Christie. Harris is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Flagg in at the 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
The drive by Price. Ware banked in off the glass. Ware's got his second basket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. Price looking it over. They set the screen. Pass to James. Here's Diabate. Just 5 on the clock. Over Harris. It's hauled in by Harris. Dallas leading by 15. Christie kicks to Irving. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. As out of bounds, the Mavericks able to retain possession here. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Flagg. From deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Price outside. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Christie. No scoring in this one. On the wing, Irving. Good on the triple.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Hornets trail by 18. Now, here's Price. James, left side. Pass to Price. Three-pointer. And it's Flagg with the rebound.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Again, Irving missing.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Price against Christie. Here's Ware. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And here's Price. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Thomas up top. Defended by Christie. Shot clock at 5. Price, the pass to McDaniels. And here we go. Here's Christie. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 4 assists now tonight.
And Tobias Harris is just a team-first player.
Price kicks to McDaniels. Jones sets the pick for McDaniel. The 15-footer, good. McDaniels got 13 points.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Lively. And finished off by Lively.
And this is how... how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Here.